Very good. A lot of parts of this song. Let's just try to get through it, right? It starts out with that D minor, right there, to the A minor 7. Pretty simple. Then it comes up here to an F major 7, to an E minor 7. Then he goes to a C major 7th here, and then this weird chord, which I'm still not that fluid with. I'm trying to get better at it. But you know, you just bar, you put your second finger on the C, bar there, and then the third finger here on the G string. And sometimes that rings out, sometimes it goes back to the D minor, to the A minor 7. F major 7th to the E minor 7th. Sometimes, you know, he'll kind of play some sort of lead stuff there, kind of over the, you know, the F major. I kind of see it up here. F major right here, E minor. Back down to the, I'll play that C major 7th there a lot, but watching him lately, it's and then bounces up. You know, I gotta get better at that. That's really good practice, just going between those two chords. It's a really unique chord right there. And then finally they do the Harry, which is a D minor, Harry, E minor to an A minor. Where do you go when the lights go out? Harry, Harry, where do you go when the lights go out? Harry, Harry, where do you go when the lights go out? Harry, Harry, where do you go? Changes to that there. We'll talk about this little section here. Just a D major, and he's kind of popping on, you know, that would be considered the 9th, add 9, right? It's a D major chord when you're adding the 9 to get that flavor, right? And the strumming, just gets that, you know, and it does the add-on pinky. You can add the pinky there, and then it does this is a G chord, right? So G, E minor, F sharp minor. And I watched him play. He's playing it like this, the G to the E minor like this. It's kind of foreign to me. I would play it like this, probably, or like this. And then on the second time, it really hits those pops. That section, the next section. So coming out of the, you know, to this A, sort of this A with the, that's the 5 there, right there, but it's open, it's an E string, I mean a B string. So it's got that B in there, which would sort of be like an A over B, kind of, or more like an A, add the 2, you know, sus2. You can say add or sus2, meaning you're sustaining that note, so you're sussing the 2. And then he's going, so he's coming up here, which is kind of like a, it's kind of like a D, whoops, a D major, but he's got that open B in there, which is really nice. He does this little octave thing back to that A there, sus2. But it's a real nice, you know, some really nice technique in there. So that little thing there is on the 5th fret, octave again. So you got the D, and then you go to the F sharp, then back to the A. So. Whoops. And then the walk down. Talk about that in a second here, but let's get back to that walk down. So you got the A here to like a, or where are we at? Sorry, I gotta kind of, so it starts here on this G, right? It's like a G with a B, and that open B. Doing, you know, these same formations, right? So G to like an F sharp minor, kind of, but you know, with that open B still in there, which is really nice, right? And then like an E minor, and I'm just sort of picking that D, G, and B string. So back up. Before it goes. And it gets up to there, which is this kind of rhythmic thing, this really cool rhythmic thing. But there's a lot of really nice, beautiful techniques in here, sounds that, you know, TREY is playing with on the guitar. I love that. That's that's really pretty, you know, to just play around with these sort of formations. You know, it's nice, and like the octave stuff, I love that. Really nice sound, really smooth, really rich. So practice making that sound good and make it so it feels easy for you, sort of fluid for you. And then you get to the fudged it up there. But talk about that. So you got A, and then it goes to a D, and then to an E, you know, all in these same inversions. He's not really hitting the ones on top there, but you can. It's a really strange sort of rhythmic pattern, you know. From the D to like a C sharp minor, almost to a B minor to an A. So you know, following straight up the chords in the key of probably D. It's almost like lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. But yeah, so you got the D, and then back to that sort of thing, you know. And then there's the piano break, which I believe is G to the, what is this? So I think it's D to G, C to the F. And that's just the piano page playing there. And then it goes, comes up to this B, and it goes. Thank you, Mr. Minor. It's so weird. And then E to the A. I have to play along with that to sort of play it right, I think. But let me just give you the idea behind it. So the first one is the B, and it's this sort of, you know, something really close to that, you know, and then it does a A, B, C sharp. another B, C sharp, D sharp, and then the E. Thank you, Mr. Minor. E to A. Thank you, Mr. Minor. Thank you, Mr. Minor. Thank you, Mr. High. So that's D. D to A, G. You know, so D, A, G would be the key of D. You know, that's the 1, the 5, 4. And so all day, D major. And this is a really nice jam. It really opens up and you kind of get through all those changes. But yeah, I'll show you that thing one more time. Something like that. I would play along with it, and you want me to try to find a version? Anyways, I can play it right, I think, in context, but I should have it memorized exactly how many times you do that. I think it's like... I think that was exactly how it should be right there. So copy that pattern there, and it'll get you through it. But listen to it, you know, and you can get it. Tricky, tricky little part there. So then it gets into that jam, and it's D major all day long. Just so pretty, you know. And like early on, I'm thinking right here, this sort of D major. So I really teach this formation a lot, sort of, and I teach it in G major for your first scale to learn. But here it is up in D. The reason I like it is it really sort of focuses around this D bar chord here, you know, and so like you also don't have to move your position, you know, and you can really... And there's a lot of times where I'll shift up to here, and if I'm going to hit that 7th note, I'll sort of pivot down. You know? And then kind of slide down to that G. The G, yeah. Like the A. And then you're kind of back at this D. So that's one place I see it right there. And then the other place I'll see it sort of based around this D, more so in this formation right there, which I love too, you know. When I see these chords and I know it's in the D major, I know that 7 is right behind the 1, the D, and like in this case, you know, it's so nice. You can kind of hear that. There's that 7 to the 6. Okay. I pulled up one of my buddies, Matt, my good buddy Matt, that I've gotten to know over the years. He makes these backing tracks where he pulls out the guitar, and there's a Harry Hood from Mexico 25. I've never really listened to it, but I'm gonna put it on and just kind of noodle on top of it so you can kind of see what is going on here. You right? You know, I'm in that D, right? Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. They hit me with an ad right in the middle of it. It's so embarrassing, right? I gotta get my own tracks. I don't even know if this is sort of proper to be doing it because I don't want to get into copyright troubles, but gosh, they got hit me with the long ads too. All right, so here we go. Back here. You know, you get the idea, but I feel it's like less notes in the beginning and sort of gets more and more notes. Then he probably kicks on the tube screamer, the light tube screamer to push it a little more, and then eventually gets to that second tube screamer. And then he's feeding back, you know, and hanging on those notes. But yeah, so 26 minutes, 27 minutes in. So yeah, the very end here, it's you know, you feel good about good. You can feel good about it. And sometimes we'll play like this, good about good. You know, just kind of. It's kind of tricky to play there. And then, you know, it just ends there real fast. But yeah, that's it. Harry Hood. You feel good about good. Just kind of crescendos and then like that. Oh yeah, man, 30 minutes, almost at 30 minutes for this video. Thanks for watching these things. That preset I'm using right there, one of my favorite ones, that's an Anastasio 25 on the Helix. That's with the amp channel on. So it's an overdrive, Dumble overdrive special amp with the channel, the overdrive channel turned on, and like, it's so nice. It cleans up with your pick attack. I'm really impressed with that. And this is on the Helix. I made one for the Stadium as well, but the one I'm playing through right now is the Helix. All right, thanks again, man. If you got questions, comments, requests, thank you so much for participating in my world of teaching guitar lessons, or my world of music, playing guitar. Come see me sometimes. I got some shows coming up with Touch of TREY, Heartburn, if you're in the area. All right, y'all, be well.